Well, I was Skyping with one of my students this week. This is a client that's been singing a long time, a very professional singer, and he had a really big show to get ready for. As we were going through and he was using my pre-show vocal workout, I realized there were some reasons why he still needed me. The exercises, though they were great, weren't enough on their own, and here's why. There were a lot of small corrections that he needed to make as he was going through the exercises. I needed to stop and help him and readjust so that he could get the most out of what he was singing. The second reason is that he would squeeze or strain as he got to the top part of his range. And so I think that because the exercises were really challenging, they went from really low to really high. They were sort of a one size fits all to be so that they kind of meet everyone's needs. He was singing through them, and when he get to some spots that were difficult, he would squeeze or strain. And I would stop and correct him, but if he was doing it on his own, I'm not sure that he would have done that. He might have just pushed through and sang, trying to sing all the notes that were there and recorded and that he thought he was supposed to sing. And that would have been really detrimental to him because he was getting ready for a really big show. I actually told him I'd rather him not warm up at all than to hurt his voice or get scratchy or strain a little bit as he was warming up. That's a really detrimental thing to do. The third thing is that he was missing some of the intended benefit of the exercises. He would, in other words, let's say the exercise was for his chest voice, and it was only going to go to a certain point in his range and not go up really high where he'd need to move over to a mix or a head voice. Well, when he got to the top part of his range, he just flipped over and let go and went back to old habits rather than using good technique, trying to work in some muscle memory and learn how to really get control of the top notes in his chest voice. So he missed out on the most important feature of that exercise. You really do need a coach, much like a professional athlete would never imagine practicing or working out to a video all the time and using that to get him ready for his big game or his match. You as a singer need a coach to listen to you, to help to develop some personal exercises that fit you, that work with your range and the challenges that you have in your voice. So while using these exercises are great, and I'm really thankful that I have these to offer to put out there for people to warm up and sing along with, because I know when I was learning to sing, I didn't know how to play the piano. I had no idea how to warm myself up or how to work out my voice. So I hope they're helpful for you in that way, but don't forget that you need to see a coach now and then and let someone check up on how you're doing and give you some personal attention.